Welcome to the Concepts College of Sciences. I am Nadeem Ashraf Awan, your presenter. In the last episode, we talked about the conditionals, and we talked about the zero conditional and the first conditional. Let's revise the first conditional once again. This is an example of the first conditional. If I find your wallet, I will tell you. As you may recall that we talk about possible future or present actions in this particular conditional. When I say if I find your wallet, I want to actually say that I may find your wallet. I may not find it, but I may find it as well. So we are talking about a possible action in the future. For that we use the first conditional. Now compare this sentence with this one. If I found a wallet in the street, I would take it to the police station. Now you can observe that in this sentence, we have the second form of the verb or the past form of the verb in the if clause, and in the main clause of the verb we are using would instead of will. Now, this is the structure of the second conditional. Now what is the difference in meaning between the two? As in the first sentence, we are talking about a possible future actions. When I say if I find your wallet, I am talking about the possibility of finding your wallet. But when I say if I found a wallet in the street, I want actually to say that, well, it's very unlikely for me to find a wallet in the street. I'm just imagining it. It's an unreal situation. So the second conditional basically is about unreal kind of situations. Now we come to the actual use of the second conditional. As I just told you that we talk about unreal present or future situations in the second conditional, and we use the past form of the verb in both parts of the sentence in this conditional. Look at these examples. If I had a lot of money, I would travel around the world. As you can observe, if I had a lot of money actually means but I don't have a lot of money, so it's an unreal situation. Similarly, if I were a girl, I would marry a rich man. When I say if I were a girl, I actually want to say but I'm not a girl. That's not true. It's contrary to the fact. So it is again an unreal imaginary situation. We also use the second conditional for unlikely present or future situations. For example, if I became the Prime Minister, I would die of happiness. When I say if I became the Prime Minister, I actually want to say that it's very unlikely for me to become the Prime Minister, but I'm just imagining the thing. There are a few more examples. Look at them, study them, and study the structure once again, please. If he got up earlier means but he doesn't get up earlier. That's why he is always late. And when I say if I didn't feel so tired, I would come out with you, it means actually I want to say but I am very tired. That's why I cannot come out with you. If I won a lot of money, I would take a long holiday. Now, what does that mean? If I won a lot of money means, but it's very unlikely for me to win a lot of money. So there is no chance of my taking a long holiday. If the weather was nice or were nice, I would go to the beach. In this case, again, if the weather was nice means, but the weather actually is not nice. So I'm not going to the beach. Now, one thing to notice here is that we may use was or were in the if clause, but were is more formal. Was is used in the informal situations, so prefer were in your examination, please. We may sometimes also use the past continuous form of the verb in the if clause, like if he was playing his stereo, it wouldn't be so quiet. If he was playing his stereo actually mean, but he is actually not playing his stereo. That's why it's so quiet. A more formal form of that would be if he were playing his stereo. Instead of was, we can use were in more formal situations. There are a few more examples. If I were you or was you, I wouldn't do that. I would be very frightened if somebody pointed a gun at me. If I had $1 million, I would. What would you do? I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to do. Hope you have understood the second conditional, and let's see you later on.